Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
All right.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. We're to a mosh pit.
What's going on? What's happening? Happy Thursday. What's up, Spotcha? I am Grimskull. Tonight, just another work stream. Going to do some alerts. I'm going to work on some alerts for Redacted. We've been working on incorporating a little bit more viewer appreciation, followers, subscribers, the super chats, all that kind of stuff. We've incorporated our alerts into the back screen so that when you subscribe or you become a rebel of whatever level, it shows you your name and what level you are. Plus, if you've super chatted and how much you've donated. We got in the big screen, but we also are going to try to put that on the main news screen, and we want to incorporate that in the lower third area. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I've already got a bunch of the animations done for the big screen. I just need to make copies of those and then just tailor them a bit. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It's felt like a short week, right? Because we had Memorial Day, so everybody had a 3-day weekend. So yeah, it's kind of felt like, I don't know. It already feels like well, it's usually my Friday. This is my Fridays usually because we don't do redacted on Fridays. So I don't know. It just feels like a weird day. Doesn't feel like a Thursday, but happy Thursday anyway. If you get anything out of this video, be sure to like the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Share it out with your friends. If you like gaming, go check out the XGN channel on Twitch. That's my alternative channel with my stream team partners, Xanthi and Nimi QT, where we stream games. We stream, I stream on Saturdays and Sundays and Wednesday evenings. Saturday, Sunday mornings, 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Central, and then Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central. Fridays, tomorrow's usually our kind of horror stream that we kind of do. But I think everybody's feeling sick, so I may stream tomorrow. I've been streaming Diablo 3, preparing for Diablo 4, which if you've got early access, you're probably already playing it. I am not. But that's the game stream. So we kind of stream throughout the week. You can catch the ladies usually around 2 p.m. Central, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then the team on Fridays afternoon at 2, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings. So I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evenings on this graphic for graphic design. So let's just get cracking. Let's get some cracking going. Some cracking. So this is the screen. This is our screen. That was the screen alert. Just clean some stuff up here real quick. I'm gonna. This is what our ticker alert was going to be, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. This is what our alerts look like on the big screen. You won't see a name or anything because that comes up because we pull this animation into Stream. We're using Streamlabs at the moment. Streamlabs at the moment. That comes up. What happens? There's a white logo usually up on. I don't think I have the. There's a white logo up on the screen. Most of the time, and then we ended up this covers it All right. So let's start with just our. This is our ticker sub, right? All right. So here's our ticker. We have some. I'm going to go to Photoshop. Photoshop has. I'm just going to export one of these. The Rebel. Let's just do the Rebel one. I'm going to export over to the Bone Factory into redacted and as a still. Then I'm going to pull that into my sorry. Been a long day. Oh, I'm sorry. Bone Factory redacted. Still. And alert subscriber. That's the one I want. I no longer need this one. I no longer need that one. We are going to make that a guide layer. Obviously, nothing matches right now. Oh, we're going to have it come over the ticker. That's not the case anymore. All right. What we need to put in here is everything except the name of the viewer, right? And we're going to have this animate in. So I'm going to pull up one of our other alerts. You can find the alert sub. All right. The base. Let's look at the base. All right. So one of the things we have is we don't need the logo, but we want that swipe. I want the swipe. Name background. That's what that is. Name background. All right. I just want the outline. I just want the outline. All right, we're going to come back to the ticker sub alert. Paste it. All right. Now I need something else. We have a kind of a guide. Something that sets the boundaries for where all this can go. Because what happens is this is going to be covered by lower thirds when they come up. And I just got to figure out where I put it. In here. I put it in here. I know I put it there. It is, right? So it's lower third guide. That is not the correct lower third guide. Different one I need. I don't remember where I put it. Always losing things. It's not in the stills folder. No. I don't see it. Lower thirds, not going to be there. Nope. Let's go to guide. It's a guide. Guide. Are they all the same? That is not it. Alright, now I gotta go search for it. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh! Right. Redacted. Work files? Work files. 3 mock-ups. Gotta be in here. Gotta be in here. L third guide. There it is. Control C. Bone Factory. I know I had one, I just didn't know where it was. Alright. I think I put it in a place I can find it. There we go. The right one, because it's got the yellow bars on it. That's what I want. That is what I want. So, as you can see, I'm going to lock these two, and then I'm going to turn this one into a guide. Should be able to turn it into a guide layer. Maybe I got to unlock it. Yeah. Guide layer, and then lock it. All right. What guide layers are great to use in After Effects. So if you've got like an image that you've created in another program, whether it be Photoshop or Illustrator, use guide layers. Turn it into a guide layer. You know, and then you can leave it up. You know, you can leave it up. One good use of guide layers is you can create like a target box. Right? Something that helps you align elements or guide you to where these elements are in a particular composition. You know, as a good example, basically like this is the guide layer. It's what happens is if I put all the elements that I need and I know they're going to be within that box, when I export it, the guide layer will not render. It will not render with the composition. That way, you can make a template with the guide layer in it, and then, you know, whenever you need to make a new or changes or whatever, you have this composition. You're going to have the guide layer in there that's going to help you remember where things are supposed to go. You know, just a good way to kind of help you align elements or place elements within specific areas by giving you a visual indicator that does not render with your final output. So there you go. Useful tip. All right, so we got a brush outline here. I'm going to move that down and we can make, I think I want to make this kinda big. Want to shrink it a little bit so we can get out there. There we go. So we don't want it to go above the top there or beneath there. So that's kind of our background. That's going to be our background for our alert. What the hell happened? Where did those properties come from? Don't like these properties there. Okay. Let me hide that brush stroke, because I then want to rid my guide layer. Okay, my guide layer is there. The ticker bar alert. Let's it is not showing up. That's because there we go. All right. Ticker bar alert. New rebel text. Alert fist. All right. So I'll take this alert fist. First off, let's see if there are already any. Does not look like it. Is there a null object this is connected to? Yes, there is. So, none. None. I'm gonna take the alert fist. Gonna move it. The ticker bar is not needed anymore. You know, I should really duplicate these. I'm not going to. We're going to scale it up. Let's zoom in a bit, because we want it scaled up, but it has to fit within that box. So it's got to fit there and there. There you go. All right. Then we have our rebel alert, or our text. We need to, let's position. We're going to get rid of the position there. Let's move that over. Zoom in a bit. All right. Move that over here. Scale it up some more. Yeah. And let's move it above the fist, because that's where it's got to go, right? Above the fist. All right, rebel. New rebel. It's a new rebel. There's our brush outline. Our brush outline needs to be a little bit opaque. We don't want it solid like that. We just want it dark enough so the text stands out on it. What we want. It's not, right in line with it, but it's in line with it enough. It's in line with it enough. Welcome to the rebellion. Let's go grab that text from here. And first, we're gonna control C. Let's then take it over here to the ticker alert sub. Alert sub. We're gonna paste it. Thought we pasted it. Did we not copy it? What happened to it? Where'd it go? All right. Control C. Control C. Control V. There we go. Let's make sure. Let's take off all the position elements, all that kind of stuff. Keyframes. And then we're going to just move it into place. We need the divider there. There's a divider. I think it's this shape. Yeah. So I'm going to grab that divider and then we're going to go back over to here and paste it. Oh, that says welcome to the rebellion. We didn't want that one. No. No, sir. It's not what we wanted. Control C. Control V. There we go. That's what we want. It gave us 2 for some reason, so we'll delete one. Let's make sure there's no... Yeah. Oops. It's quite thick stroke there. I think I only want to do like a 4. There we go. All right, so we got their base. We got the basis there. The basis for that. But what do we want to have happen? What do we want to have happen? Let's get rid of all. Okay, thanks for subscribing. What does it, right? What does it say? What does, yeah, just welcome to the rebellion. All right. Trying to think, what do I want to do? What a new rebel text, right? Maybe I want to do the alert fist. That's all one, right? I'm thinking. So our brush outline, let's bring our brush outline out here. Start with a totally clean looking slate. I don't think we need the null. We don't need thanks for subscribing. Let's get rid of it. Just get rid of stuff we're not using. What is this shape layer? That was a mask. We're gonna kind of keep that at the moment because we're gonna use it for a few things. Like for one, the fist, right? Bring it over here. Gonna make it about the same size here. What that does is mask. It's gonna mask the fist, right? So we're gonna use that as a mat. Let's name it, right? Let's name it. This is fist mask. Just sounds so terrible. I don't make the rules. Fist mask, all right? And so we're going to say fist mask, all right. Let's, it already does what I kind of want it to do. Already. So we don't need the fist mask, right? We don't need the fist mask. No mat. Right? It already does it. I've already got it built in. It's been a while since I messed with it. Alright. The fist comes up. Okay, so I'm gonna take the splatter, the fist mask, and make that the what is it? The swipe mask. Because then I'm gonna take that and use that as the brush outstroke mask. And if I go to matte, okay, I'm gonna go to swipe mask. If I select that, right, now we can sit here and go. This and then move it over some. There we go. Because what I want to have, what I wanted to do is fist let's do a fist and then swipe, right? Fist and swipe. So we wanted to come out from kind of behind the fist. To go faster. Faster, and then it needs to be I don't like that. I don't like that. I think try something. I'm going to duplicate that. We're gonna go back here. Duplicate that. We are not going to use that swipe mask, but I am going to name this brush mask, and I'm going to make that the mask. But now what I'm going to do now is not animate that. I'm going to animate the mask. So right now, it's where I want it to be. Oh shit! There we go. I don't like that either. All right. I don't like that either because it's not. It looks like it's, yeah. We want it to look like it's a being brushed on. So we need to have the bottom one sit still, and the top mask to move. So we're going to say position, put a keyframe there, and then go to where we want it to start, and then oops. All right, right about there. All right, so we want it to. Yeah, that's what I want. That looks better. But we do need to make it quicker. We're going to ease those. We're going to go to we have a tool, layout menu on what? For what? What flow? Where's... Preferences. What happened? Click on the above. License this. I already did license the product. I've got the latest version, so what the hell are you talking about? Change the preferences. What's wrong? What is going on? Window extensions flow. Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on there. But we can hit apply, and that applies some particular speed ramp, or I did not like that one at all. I think we want to go with that. Yeah, all right, that's better. So I think we want to kind of do the same thing with this with the rebel text. I want to duplicate this swipe mask, and then we're going to name that label mask. We are going to do something a little different in that we're going to take those off. We're going to size it down to about the size of the right there. What we want that to do, we want that to be masked. So we'll use the track mat. Above it will the label mask so that it shows. But this rebel text that we want to move. We want that to move. So I'm going to say P for position. Hit that stopwatch. I'm going to move it forward a few frames. In fact, I'm kind of going to go a little bit farther than where our swipe mask is. Then move that position. And then that's going to go hide. That's going to go behind it. The mask itself is showing the area that it is allowed to show, that will show. And if it's not within the bounds of that mask, it will not show. So we go up, boop. 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 Kind of want it to. Let's move the keyframes down a bit so that it kind of happens quicker. Still not happening quick enough because I mean that should go boom, and then the text should fly out. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I might even want this to fly out a little afterwards, right? Go. There we go. And then once that hits there, I kind of want the we have to do. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can do it. We're gonna go open up the anchor point on that and move the anchor point. Might have to zoom in really good. I went the wrong way. There we go. All right, let's right there. And why do I want to set the anchor point there? Because I want that to be at the point it extends. If it's in the middle, it's going to grow from the middle out. If it's at the end, I want it to grow from there, expand to the right. I'm then going to shift P to pull up the position. If you've got scale, position, anchor point, opacity under transforms on any object, and rotation. And each of those is associated with a shortcut key with a key press. A for anchor point, P for position, S for scale, T for opacity, R for rotation, right? So if you want, instead of opening the whole transform, twirling down the whole transform thing, you just select your layer and you can hit A, and then the next one you want to open set, because I want anchor point and position, I'm going to press Shift P, so that it just opens the two attributes that I want to work with. So I'm going to go in here with the position, and I'm going to zoom in so I can see where that is. What is going on right there? Is there something there? I don't. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's just little artifacts in the vector shape of the brush, which is fine. That's fine. All right, there we go. I don't know if I want that drop shadow there. So if you want to move things, like, with the anchor point, there's like the normal speed that you can move it when you scrub. You can either scrub, you can type in a particular specific number, but if you need to move in large steps, you're going to hold your shift key down, left click on the number, and you'll see the arrow with the double-headed arrow symbol, and that lets you move that sucker in large chunks. If you just do it regular, it have more control over it. If you want fine control, you hold the control key down and it'll move it slower. So there's I believe that's a layer style on that. There is layer styles. I don't want layer styles on it. I'm going to take that off. On the position, I'm going to move it down. I'm just going to lay it over the top. That's very bright. I don't want it very bright. I want it the same color as that from my Photoshop file. So with the Photoshop file open, I'm just going to hide everything. I'm going to select that shape layer up there, and you can see the stroke up there on the bottom screen over there. I'm going to click that. It's going to bring up that. I'm going to use my eyedropper and just select that. That's going to change that line to the same color that I need it. There we go. It's not that same bright line, bright line again. Turn back on the guide layer, the background. So there we go. It's not that bright red. That's what I want. All right. What do I want to have now? What do I want it to do now? Once that hits the end, I want that shape. I want that little shape layer to extend. So I'm going to do P. Actually, we're going to do scale. And I'm going to uncheck the scale. I'm going to move the playhead forward some. I'm going to put a keyframe by clicking the stopwatch. Right. So remember, we put that registration point, the anchor point, on the left. So if I use the scale, which I want to scale the X, not the Y. X is horizontal, Y is vertical. Right now it's at 134%. I can take that Well, I'm going to leave it there, and then now that I've got the keyframe, I'm going to move the playhead back some. Then I'm going to take that to 0. Right? So now fist comes up, and then the line shoots out. Right? The line at the end, the line will shoot out to the right. That's what I want. That's what I want. What I want. I like that. I'm gonna hide these guide layers here real quick and just kind of look at it. Yep. Now I just got to figure out what to do with the text. And what I think I'll do is, like, again, I'm going to duplicate that label mask and drag it up above the text layer, and we're going to call that text mask. I'm gonna unhide the text mask. I don't think there's a yeah, there's no keyframes on that. It's one of the things is like if you got all your layers all kind of, you know, it's a mess, right? You gotta scroll, so maybe, you know, you're not gonna work with all those. Control A, right? Control A, press U, and it collapses it. U again will expand it to show only those layers or attributes or keyframes. So, you know, if you want to close everything and clean it up, make sure nothing's selected, then hit Control A, hit U, and UU will show you only those keyframes. If you want to expand everything, you hit it 3 times. There we go. That'll show you what has keyframes on it. Lord, sorry, I had pizza for dinner. So, okay, I've got this text mask here. We need to move it over to the text mask. Let's make sure that is all the way out. Now, I'm gonna move it. Let's make sure things are lined up right. I want that lined up with that line right there. And I'm going to take my text mask, put it right there. All right. I'm gonna hit the anchor point on that, and I'm actually gonna move that anchor point. All right, we're gonna move that. Oops. Come on. Yeah, that's a weird noise, right? Right there, right? We are going to hit the scale, and then we're going to, oh, I didn't want to, no, I did not want to scale that all, the both those down. All right, here we go. We need to make sure that it's unchecked. The little chain link is unchecked. Then we're gonna go, boom. All right. Shift P for the position. Then we're gonna move it up. And I kind of want it to be like touching the red line there. Let's move the position right there. Use your control for fine print. We're going to scale this up some more. because we want to make sure it covers everything. And then we're just going to move it up again. I'm going to move it up with the position Y, so that, boom. And then I'm going to, scale it all the way out to the end of this line, only because I want to make sure it covers all the text. So this is kind of a template. This is kind of the template that we're going to be using. Now, it's covered in the text now, but when we select the text layer, we go to no matte, the track matte selection there. We're going to go to text mask. Boom. There we have it. So, boom, boom. And I'm going to say about here on the text, I'm going to put a position keyframe and move that out a bit. I'm then going to, in the Y axis, move it down. And it's going to act like it's coming out of that line. Select that. I'm going to apply, hit that easy ease flow up there. Oops. I like that. I like that. And that's kind of going to be our basis. And we're just going to go up for about 10 seconds. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go for 7. We're going to go for 7 seconds. Right? And what I'm going to do is just say that, I'm going to stay up for 7 seconds. So let's make sure that we've got everything kind of in at the 12-second mark. Okay, let's make sure everything animates in like we want it. Welcome to the rebellion. I like that. Okay. Ticker sub alert. All right. I don't think I want to call it that. I want to call this L third alert sub. L third alert sub. All right. I am then going to duplicate that. And the next one is when people subscribe or join, it's Rebel Plus. Okay. And I'm using the same one. Now, that is new Rebel text. I should have somewhere new Rebel Plus text. So I should be able to drag that and replace it by holding the Alt key and dragging it over the new Rebel text. All right. We need to make some adjustments. And I think the way we can do that is with the anchor point. So if I go to A, let's make sure that it so we may need to adjust the mask here. Let's take the opacity down some so we can see what's there. All right. Michelle, long time no see, no hear from, no nothing. Actually, I've seen you here and there. Good to see you. Have a good night at work. Be careful driving. All right. T. The way I could fix that is with the mask. I can just go to the starting key point, and I select both of those, and boom. That way. Actually, I could even go one more, right? So that, yeah. That's good. I like that. Now, this does not say welcome to the rebellion. Does say thanks for becoming a rebel plus. So I'm going to copy the text from here and go back over to After Effects. Don't know why. It's just enough putting the text way out there. I do. I think it made it we need to center the paragraph. There we go. Then once again, we need to work on the anchor point here. Anchor point. Thanks. And I think we need, what is, okay, let's go back to the sub. I think the, what are we missing? Character. It's like a 4-point with a, yeah. 4. And we want it to be on the outside. Fill overstroke. There we go. That looked good. There we go. You'll be listening to me. Well, I will try to be entertaining. I will try to talk and not be silent. So sometimes that's hard for me to do. Right? It is. It is hard for me to do. change up the music a bit here. All right. So there we go. That worked. Got that taken care of. We have Rebel Plus Plus. So we're going to go back. We're going to duplicate the Rebel Plus one. And just make it, rename it Rebel Plus 2. Can't see me renaming it, but I'm going to double click that. I'm going to select the Rebel Plus there, and then we're going to go back to our I accidentally opened it. I don't want to do that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Enter. All right, there we go. Double click that. Make sure we're going to go down to Rebel Plus 2 text. We're going to make sure that the Rebel Plus text is selected. Alt drag and drop it right on top of there, and that should throw in. There you go. Now, obviously, we got some funny things going on here. So let's open it up, and I think we need to get rid of the fist and the splat. Is this an animation? It is. It's not. It should not be an animation. So that might be the wrong one. So let's go back to the, I'm going to delete that. Rebel Plus. I'm going to duplicate the Rebel Plus. Let's, Rebel Plus 2 text, right? That's what we want. Right there. That's what we want. All right, Rebel Plus 2 text. So I'm going to, again, once again, we're going to make sure to name it so I know what it is. Rebel Plus 2. I'm going to select Rebel Plus. Then there's Rebel Plus 2 text. Drop that on top. There we go. Little 2 there. All right. So again, it's a little disjointed. So let's bring it out with the. Oop. What? Oh, what happened? Oh. Something happened there with our Rebel, our text. I think we got to go back to fill over stroke. Okay, there we go. All right. Sometimes I get, Control Z happy. Anchor point. Let's move that out a bit so that there we go. Right, and then let's change Rebel Plus here to Rebel Plus Plus. It's another, thanks for becoming a Rebel Plus Plus. I mean, we're halfway there, I think, because we got 3. I think we got 7 of these total. I'm going to duplicate the Rebel Plus, and this one is a Rebel VIP. I'm going to go back to the Photoshop file. What did we use? What did we do with Rebel VIP? All right. So I think we have Rebel VIP text. Definitely. Not what we want. Rebel VIP text. Rebel VIP ticker text. Nope. New VIP text. That's what we want. New VIP text. What we want. So let's close these others. Let's open that up. Let's close some of these other ones we don't need to be working on. Right? Close that VIP text. All right, so I'm going to select the text that we want to change. I'm going to drag new VIP text and drop it. Ooh, that's big. That's what she said. Sorry. Scale it down. Let's anchor point that some and position it. Anchor point. I think we're going to have to change the mask a bit. We also may need to move this above that shape layer. That divider line. There we go. That VIP has some sort of animation on it. I don't want that. I see what it is. So we're just gonna. It's an animation composer. Preset actions. We're gonna remove all presets. Okay, there we go. Because I don't want that bouncy look. In fact, we're gonna go into it, and are those two? Those are two. I'm gonna move that in closer. There we go. Okay. I like it. I like it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate Michelle showing up. Spots you if you're still there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I am Grimskull. I do graphic design, motion graphic artwork. I'm a content creator. I create content for other content creators. My pleasure, sir. My pleasure. Let's continue on. Again, you know, we've got our guide here that just gonna turn off the background. We just want to make sure that everything stays within that guide area. That way, if any lower third comes up, it will cover this. So that it doesn't interfere with what's going on. So that is the intent. It's looking good. Okay. So we got our Rebel subscription, our plus 2 VIP. So we now need the Rebel producer. So I'm going to duplicate that Rebel VIP. and rename that to Rebel Prod. Double click it, bring it up. New VIP. Where is the Rebel Prod text? Let's see if that works. Huh. Rebel Prod. No. We might have to. Okay. Rebel Prod. You know, there was that a new Rebel VIP I saw in there. There was a there was actually the word producer, but it's white. We don't want that. Not going to use that one. Looking. New prod text. There it is. That's what but we want to take that off. We want to take that little and the thing about this is I want to move it down a little bit and then take Rebel and put it above it. Make sure it's on top. Let me see what I did in the Photoshop file. Yeah. I stacked it. So we can actually shrink that down a bit. And then take Rebel right there. What did I do? What did I do layer style wise? I did a stroke, but why is there? Did I do 2 strokes? Oh. Wait. Okay, I see what I did. Let's take this down. Very good. That's what that looks better. That looks better. If I take this and kind of center it, let's center it there. Let's see what happens. All right. This is new production. So let's go to new prod text and drop it there. Boom. Okay. Looks good. Not perfect. We're gonna hit S, P, and A. Oops. P and A. It needs to be bigger because there we go. All right. And then with the anchor point, I'm going to pull it out. There we go. Rebel producer. I like that. We need to kind of fix the kerning on that. And because it's a text. Because it's text. Go in and do that. I like that. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. One thing we keep forgetting to do, we'll have to go back and fix. Oh, I did something kind of dumb. There we go. I need to fix. I need to move the anchor point, not the position. There we go. That works. That works. Sorry. All right, so we need to change the, this is, thank you for becoming a rebel producer. That needs to be justified to the left. Right? Justified to the left. And then I need to adjust the anchor point on this so that it's there. All right. Let's go down the line real quick before we move on. We have a sub, right? Everything animates in nice. So we're good there. We have a Rebel Plus. Need to fix that text. That should be, no, it is, it's stroke over fill, no fill over stroke, yeah. What's going on? No, fill over stroke, there we go. All right, that's what I want, and then 4. All right, we're good to go. That's good. This is plus. There should be plus plus. Oh, that's good. Producer. VIP, we need to go back to the VIP. It says plus plus, which should say VIP. Okay, let's make sure our text is all right. Again, we need to and fix the anchor point. Anchor point there. This is +2. Paragraph. Fix the anchor point. VIP. Fix the anchor point. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good there. One more. duplicate the producer, and then we're going to say super chat. This is super chat. Double click on that one. Super chat. And you need to go find the super chat text. Have super chat text? I don't think I do. Okay, we can go to the... We're going to duplicate the new prod text and say new super chat. Double click that. We just want to get rid of... We don't need that producer there. We don't need the rebel anymore. So we're just going to double click that and say super chat. Our super chat, make sure click the new prod text and then alt drag the super chat text on there. Boom. I think we can anchor point, not there. Anchor point that out a little bit. And I think I want to kind of, let's rotate it. I want to rotate it a bit. And then raise it up just a bit. There we go. Super chat. I like that. And you're not becoming a rebel, super chat. Thanks for the super chat. I like that. Is that what it is on the let's see what we got here. Okay, thanks for supporting independent journalism. That's what we want to say. All right, thanks for supporting independent journalism, which is really long, so I think we can there we go. Okay, we've got all our animations kind of done, but we need to, that's a lot of space up there that we don't need, so we need to create an output template for these, and we're going to base it off of that guide that I pulled in before. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna create a guide. Now I created this whole big, you know, whatever. But we're gonna go into the composition. I believe this is 240. And if we align the bottom, there we go. Maybe 260. Maybe 260. And let's align that to the bottom also. Yeah, okay. Not quite 260. I think that's about 10 pixels, 250 maybe? Let's try 250. Yeah. And then, yeah, I think that's what it is. 250. All right. Let us say this is alert or L third alert output. I don't know. Create a folder. Output. Sub. So we're gonna drag the sub in here. And I want to do about 8 seconds. You know, it we need to first, there we go. So let's get animated and let's make sure it fits, right? Again, I'm going to turn this into a guide layer. So each one of these has a guide layer, which turned it off, but there, each one has a guide layer. All right, let's Alex McDonald, what is up, sir? How are you? Good to see you. So we need to animate this out, and I think I'm just gonna just do a, you know, it's gonna animate out the bottom, just like that. It's gonna come in. Stay up, then just slide down. Just dropping in and say hi. I'm off to watch what is. Yes. Finally up. I think. I don't know. I keep reading. People are still having problems, but anyway. Thanks for dropping by, brother. I really appreciate it. Go check out TPS report, folks. You can find it on YouTube and Rumble. Kind of feel like that needs to go quicker. There we go. Nice. All right. Looking good. Kind of want to go. Final. Let's see. Final. There we go. That was the sub. Then we're gonna go to plus. We're just gonna do the same thing. Just alt drag it. Boom. It's gonna have all the same properties. I'm just going to copy that file name. Final. That is going to be oops, I gotta select it. You gotta make sure you select it before you drag it over and replace it. I'm gonna come over here, hit my select it and hit my return key, copy that file name, then go and boom. Three is going to be producer. No, VIP. Right? VIP. C. Final. All right. So we got the sub, plus, +2, VIP. Got a producer and a super chat. So, Control C. All right, now we're gonna double click that, select the plus. Did I miss one? I think I might have missed one. Producer. This is the producer one. producer. Oh, that has +2. That has VIP. Okay, we're good. And the last one, super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. And all right, we're gonna double click the super chat. We're then gonna drag the super chat in. Oops. Let's make sure we. There we go. Super chat. Oh. Oh. Had a Starbucks. Before we got into this stuff. All right. So now I've got all my files as output. What I'm going to do now is export these out as WM files through Adobe Media Encoder. What I can do is with the first one, add it to the Media Encoder and make sure I'm going to output this. I'm going to create a folder for it and say these are the lower third alerts. All right. Save. Now, I did that with one of them, so anything I add now, which one was that? Super chat. The rest of these that I add should all go to the same folder. And select them all in the render queue, queue them up in Adobe Media Encoder. They are all already set up to go as WebM files. I'm going to go down here and save. Go back to Adobe Media Encoder and we're off to the races. It's going to take a bit to do it so we can sit here and chat for a bit. Time is it? I've kind of done what I was going to do anyway, so we could just, we could just kind of wrap it up. I'm going to let these all do their thing. Let these all do their thing. Well, even, stop streaming and go to bed. Get up in the morning and start all over again. Thanks, everybody, for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. Spots, yeah, Michelle, Alex, any lurkers out there, be sure to hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter.com/Grimskull. That way you'll be informed of if I, need cancel a stream. I stream my design streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like I said, if you're a gamer and you like watching some game streams, I do game on Saturdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. Central Time on Twitch. Twitch.com/the XGN channel. Go to my YouTube page, you can find it down there in the channels. I stream with my streaming partners Xanthi and Nemi QT. The ladies stream throughout the week, usually around 2 p.m. Central, Mondays, Wednesdays. Monday's a chill stream that Xanthi does. Wednesdays is a co-op stream with Xanthi and Nemi. And then Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Nemi does retro gaming. Friday we stream together, usually around 2 p.m. And we try to pick a horror game. Right now we're doing this Escape the Back Rooms, which is a very weird game. And we're also playing Valheim on the weekends. We just got done killing Bone Mass. You can find me Wednesday evenings. I do Midweek Mayhem. I'm streaming. I'm playing Diablo. I also create thumbnails for the show Redacted, which is Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. It's a news show, independent journalism, alternative to mainstream media. If you're looking for, you're tired of being spoon-fed mainstream narrative. We're independent journalists, not beholden to any corporate backing. It's entirely funded by the viewers. Hosted by Clayton and Natalie Morris, both journalists, work for big name companies like Fox News, MSNBC. Wait, no, not MSNBC. Natalie worked for CNET, NBC. Who else did she work for? Fox. Clayton used to be on Fox and Friends on the weekends, but they are both independent journalists now, and we have a YouTube. We're approaching 2 million subscribers. 2 million subscribers. When I first joined up with him, I mean, I want to say, it wasn't even close to 500,000. Wasn't even close. And we have managed to grow that channel. All right, then. I'm gonna cut it off here. So thanks, folks. I appreciate you. Again, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central. If you want to get some more tips and tricks, and if you like watching design streams, that's what I do. Until then, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for coming out. See ya.